What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Championship Challenge. My name is WolfeyVGC, and today I'm going to be using the team that I used to place 16th at the 2017 Pokemon World Championships. I did a report on this team already. It's on my channel, and I've also used this team before in the last episode of the Championship Challenge, but I wanted to give a little bit more context in terms of how to use it. But we're actually going against Gioppy, who's a really well-known Italian player who did really well this season, so should be a really interesting game. Gioppy only has one Pokemon that outspeeds my Mimikyu, so I think I'm going to go with Mimikyu here. That's the first kind of question that I asked myself. He's got a team of Arcanine, Tapu Fini, Togedemaru, Celesteela, Garchomp, and Snorlax. So this is kind of a common core that we've seen. It's like a Fini Celesteela defensive core that benefits a lot from Togedemaru's support, but since I don't really rely a lot on offensive electric type attacks to take down my opponent, it should be actually a pretty, I'm not going to say a good matchup, but like not a bad matchup by any means. We have to be careful, though, because I don't know any of his sets. So he could be Specs, Fini. He's probably not Will-O-Wisp, Arcanine. We have to watch out for that Snorlax. We have to watch out for that Celesteela as well. So I'm definitely going to bring Arcanine here because it helps versus Celesteela, who's kind of a problem. And I probably don't need Togedemaru as the last slot because I won't be able to do any damage. So why don't I think I'll bring Tapu Fini. It lets me hit his Garchomp and his Arcanine for pretty good damage. And the other option is Kartana, who actually is kind of good here. Wait a second. Maybe Kartana should come. I'm way weaker to Celesteela if I bring Kartana. But I'm way better versus Garchomp, Fini, Snorlax. Worse versus Arcanine. I'll just bring Tapu Fini because I'm more comfortable with it. I think this is a game where I could have brought Kartana as the fourth. But I'm more comfortable with Tapu Fini, so I'm going to bring it. Because ideally I'm setting up my Snorlax here while he is unable to set up his Snorlax. So, yeah, that's kind of the goal. He's probably going to lead with something like Togedemaru and Fini or Togedemaru and Garchomp. He could even do Togedemaru Celesteela if he wanted, but... Let's see. Togedemaru Garchomp, actually, so that's okay. I wonder why. Because, okay, his Garchomp could be slower than his Togedemaru, and he could just Z-ground me, which would be kind of a pain. He might go for a Trick Room here, for a Destiny Bond here. Sorry, he might go for a Swords Dance is what I meant to say. So, I don't think I have a reason to do... I think either I Taunt into the Togedemaru or I Trick Room, but I think since he can't really stop Trick Room, I'm going to do that. And I'm going to go for... I'm actually going to switch out into Tapu Fini here. Because I expect him to go Fake Out Swords Dance, and I don't know if his Togedemaru... It's possible that his Togedemaru underspeeds my Mimikyu, in which case he could Encore my Belly Drum next turn. So this might not be a good play, but I'm expecting like a Fake Out and Swords Dance is what I expect here. Yeah, so Fake Out comes out. This should be Swords Dance or maybe Rock Slide depending on his Garchomp. Swords Dance, yeah. So that's as expected. And I get Trick Room up. So there's good and bad things here. The good thing is that I do get my Fini in, threatening his Garchomp with Moonblast. The bad news is... This is kind of stupid, but what if I doubled the Togedemaru? I think I'm going to double the Togedemaru. I'll use my Z Crystal. Is that important in this matchup? I kind of need to get Garchomp back on the field, actually, because... Otherwise, his Snorlax can just come in here. Yeah, okay, wait. I need to get Snorlax back on the field. So I wanted to double the Togedemaru here because that's funny. But the thing is that I need to get my Snorlax on the field because if he ever brings in his Snorlax, then what he'll be able to do is Belly Drum, and I won't be able to stop it. So even though I think it's pretty likely he goes Protect and Zing Zap here. Oh, Togedemaru actually goes for Spiky Shield. That's super interesting. Okay, so it's not Assault Vest. Yeah, good thing I didn't do what I wanted to do, because that would have been really bad. I'm just going to Moonblast the Garchomp, and I will get the KO. Okay, cool. So we know that this Togedemaru is Fake Out, and we know that it has Spiky Shield, so it's almost certain that it has Encore as well. Celesteela comes in, so he might not have brought Snorlax, which is interesting. Okay, so Celesteela is a pain, but it's not the end of the world that it comes in here. I'm just going to Frustration Togedemaru, because I'm most likely I'm going to get Encored here. And Tapu Fini being locked into a fairy move versus 2 steel types means that I don't have a ton of offensive, like I can't really do much, and Zingzap plus Heavy Slam is going to do a lot, so I think this is a good time to bring Arcanine on into the game. There's also a pretty good chance that he has Arcanine as his 6th Pokemon, so if I bring my Arcanine in here, then I can bait him to switch his Togedemaru out into his own Arcanine, and then I can bring Fini back in next turn. And with Mimikyu still having its Disguise attack and Z Destiny Bond as an option, and Taunt as an option, I think he has to Encore here. Yeah. I feel like I'm in a decent position. This should do like 30. A little bit more than 30. That's nice. Leech Seed comes out. That's okay. Although I don't really like him chipping away at my health, I should be able to out-damage him. Yeah, that's Encore. Okay, so now he's going to go into Arcanine. So, and he's going to go into Arcanine. He's going to Leech Seed my Arcanine. Okay, so his move this turn is Togedemaru switches out to Arcanine, and his Celesteal will Leech Seed my Arcanine. Unless he has Tapu Fini in the back. But I still have too many turns of Trick Room left, so I actually have to Frustration again, so I've got no reason to do anything other than that. And I'm going to bring my Tapu Fini into position. Basically, this is good because if he brings in Snorlax, I get some damage. If he brings in Arcanine, I get some damage, but more importantly, I get Tapu Fini in, and I reset my own Arcanine. And if he brings in Tapu Fini, then I get damage, and I'm not intimidated. So, and if he leaves Togedemaru in, then I can just Muddy Water next turn. So yeah, I think this is a pretty good move. He stays in with Celesteela, or his Celesteela is max speed, but most likely he's staying with Celesteela. Yeah, there's Togedemaru going out. There should be Arcanine. Yeah, there's Arcanine. Okay, so now thanks to Frustration, he's actually in Scald range, so I can Scald if I want. Getting a Leech Seed here is going to be kind of annoying, but it's not the end of the world. I mean, Tapu Fini... Yeah, Tapu Fini's got enough bulk that that's not the end of the world. Okay, Solid and Leech Seed comes out. Oh, but I do avoid. Okay, cool. My Tapu Fini is actually really fast, which sometimes is good, but not here. I think I'll go into my own Arcanine here. Because here's my thought. Okay, first of all, I can get Snorlax off the field, which is good, because I don't want to keep giving him leftovers. I can increase Tapu Fini's bulk. Can you guys hear that? They're talking about my name. It's my resonance. I guess somebody's moving in. Scald is safer, but Muddy Water covers more options. So like this way, even if Togedemaru switches in, it will just get KO'd. And this like prevents him from doing like switching Togedemaru, protect Arcanine, and then fake out me and waste a turn. So yeah, we'll see what he does. Let's see if he switches out. Arcanine goes for protect, so that's fine. Because now he's actually really pinned. Because next turn I can go for Muddy Water. Oh, into Arcanine. That's not what you need. That's not what you need at all. Because now he has no way to stop Muddy Water plus Flare Blitz into Celesteela. Like, literally his best move is, like, switch Arcanine out. And, like, let Togedemaru go down. Okay, lefties. Okay, cool. So, in the end, I can always just taunt into the Celesteela and then Z Destiny Bond, so I'm not really worried about it. Because even though it's like gradually chipping away at my Mons, like, this turn he's going to take way more damage than I have. I don't actually know if Muddy Water plus Flare Blitz KOs Togedemaru, so I think what I'll do is Muddy Water on its own will KO Togedemaru. I think it should. But this is a pretty clear switch to Togedemaru and protect Celesteela. So I think I'm just gonna wait, okay. He goes Togedemaru. He's going Togedemaru and he's gonna protect the Celesteela. So I'm gonna go into Mimikyu and I'm gonna Muddy Water. Nah, I shouldn't do that. That's like a good read, but then if I miss Muddy Water, then I lose. Or I don't lose, but I don't gain as much position. So I'll just focus on taking the KO here. Yeah, Arcanine goes into Togedemaru, Celesteela protects. So this way, even if I miss Muddy Water, he's still in a really, really rotten spot. And because he didn't leech in my Fini, like Arcanine is 150%. So the 13% I'm taking a turn is like, it's not gonna add. Okay, that's what I thought. That's not gonna add up quick enough. So yeah. Like, Fini has limited HP because Fini's specs. So, like, the fact is that, like, the damage that I take on Fini's, more or less, it's more effective because in the end he needs to get rid of my Fini. But, the damage that I'm taking on Arcanine isn't as big a deal because, first of all, I'm more incentivized to switch Arcanine out because it's not, once I get Intimidated again, I want to switch out and I also want to reset my own Intimidate. And second of all, like, Fini's the one threatening Arcanine. I understand why he leech-shaded Arcanine because he knows that my Arcanine in the end could beat his Celesteela, so I'm getting like really weird snatches of conversation as people pass my door. Yeah. Anyway, I'll go into Mimikyu here because I can taunt, which is pretty valuable, and I'm just gonna go for Muddy Water again because I'll KO Arcanine if I connect, and even if I don't connect, I still have Snorlax and I can taunt Celesteela and then I can Z Destiny Bond. Taunt plus Destiny Bond is pretty nice against Celesteela. This should be Protect from Arcanine. Oh, okay, it's no Protect. Okay, I miss. That's okay. He might have, like, Wild Charge. I wouldn't be super surprised. Yeah, that makes things difficult. Oh, Will-O-Wisp, actually, in my Mimikyu. Will-O-Wisp plus Fini. Oh, into Fini. Okay, yeah, I agree with that. And Leech Seed. Yeet! Okay, but now... Now what I'll do is I'll switch Fini out into Arcanine, and I'll taunt the Celesteela. And that way... I can Z Nightmare next turn and Flare Blitz, and then he'll be KO'd, and then when I bring Fini back in, I can Scald. So actually, Muddy Water doing total damage, doing like 10% to Fini. I mean, 10% to Celesteela, and even less than that. Okay, this is my move. I'm going to explain exactly. You guys might not... Some of you probably realize, but a lot of you might not realize why this is so cool, because in this position, so basically Mimikyu will use Taunt and Celesteela, and Arcanine will switch into... Arcanine will switch in for Fini, and because this is cool because... If Celesteela doesn't protect, then because I've taunted it, it can't protect next turn, so I can attack with Arcanine safely. And we know it is leftovers and not 50% berry, so Flare Blitz plus really Shadow Ball will KO. And if he does protect, then at best he has a 33% chance of making a Celesteela live next turn because he can't get rid of my Arcanine regardless of what he does. So this basically guarantees me a KO on Celesteela, and we've seen that my Tapu Fini is faster, and Scald doesn't miss and will KO Arcanine from here because he's not Assault Vest because we've seen protect. So this is like I think a clever way of wrapping up the end game. So I will taunt the Celesteela, so now it literally cannot protect itself from my Flare Blitz. Arcanine goes for Flare Blitz. He could crit me and then go for like Earthquake, maybe. Let's see, Heavy Slam? Nice. Okay, excellent. That's actually really good because now I can Z Destiny Bond if I want, and I could make this game end quicker. Lefties. I'll just do Destiny Bond because it's cooler, and also like it covers the possibility of Flare Blitz plus Shadow Ball not KOing, which like I think it always does, but like just to be safe. What's cool about Z Destiny Bond here is like he's forced to attack, so actually his best he's just gonna Flare Blitz and get KO'd. But like he's forced to attack, so like even if he targets my Arcanine, Z Destiny Bond will even if he targets his Arcanine to prevent him from like activating my Destiny Bond, his attack will be redirected and like most likely KO. So his Arcanine's faster than my Arcanine, but slower than my Fini. Yeah, but this makes things go a little quicker. Nice. Okay, Mimikyu goes down, so now I don't even have to deal with the Arcanine, and now I just get one Flare Blitz off into the Celesteela, and that should be the game. Yeah, I use the Destiny Bond because it saved me some time in the end. Yeah, Celesteela survived, so I could have just never ending Nightmared, but you know, I thought that was cooler. So even though I went Mimilax here, I think what's cool is that I didn't actually set up Snorlax at all. I just like I positioned Tapu Fini and Trick Room because Tapu Fini, even though I'm really fast for a Tapu Fini, I still was slower than his Garchomp, obviously. So I positioned Tapu Fini well. I used that to get my first knockout, and then because Togedemaru doesn't have a lot of bulk, I used Snorlax to pressure like damage on his team, while Celesteela wasn't able to really put on a lot of pressure on my team because it's so slow in terms of doing damage. And from there, I probably should use Muddy Water, but yeah. Please forfeit so I don't reveal Scald in this best of one online laddering system where I've already posted the team report. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, but basically because Celesteela didn't apply pressure fast enough, it allowed my like high damage output mons to pressure his Pokemon, and like if you're already up a Pokemon and you're like doing more damage than your opponent, in general you're probably gonna win. Yeah, so like reducing Celesteela's damage output was really good. He did miss a Leech Seed, but like I personally don't think it was the biggest deal. I also missed 2 Muddy Waters, though only one of them mattered. The one on Togedemaru didn't matter except that my Arcanine ended up taking recoil. So yeah, that's that. We'll do one more. Could get into Gioppy. Yeah. His team didn't really have much for Mimilax, even though I didn't even use Mimilax, but he was just a tough position for him. Yeah, and in the end, it was good I didn't bring Kartana because I couldn't have, like, because I didn't set up Snorlax, so it was important that I had Tapu Fini to deal with his Arcanine and to deal with damage in general. And pressure stuff. Okay, Liazo from Canada. Lizo. Cool, let's see what they got. Oh, God. Oh, my God. That's, like, the worst matchup. Okay. Jeez. Okay. Holy cow, this is bad. Or wait, maybe it's not. Hang on a second. Arcanine. Tapu Fini, Kartana, Snorlax. Tapu Fini's coming, Kartana's coming. Do I want to? I don't need Togedemaru here. Arcanine, Snorlax lead with Kartana, Tapu Fini in the back. Turn 1, switch to Tapu Fini in Frustration. Use Tapu Fini and to beat Mandibuzz. I'm relying really hard on Tapu Fini this game. I think I'll do this. Normally I bring Togedemaru when I bring the first three, or like Arcanine, Fini, Kartana. I normally bring Togedemaru, but in this matchup with, you know, Lele and Garchomp and Pheromosa and even Arcanine, like and no electric types, I think I'm better off with these guys. He might have T-Bolt on his Tapu Lele because I don't really see a good way for him to be beating Celesteela with that team. In fact, he is like almost a really terrible Celesteela matchup, so it's probably like Z-move, Pheromosa, and maybe Life Orb Lele, Z-move Garchomp with Fire Fang and Swords Dance, and Taunt Mandibuzz. But yeah, I'll do this. I anticipate him leading something like Lele, Snorlax, or maybe Pheromosa up front with Lele, or maybe like Arcanine Pheromosa. He could also lead with Garchomp. That wouldn't be bad. That would actually put a lot of pressure on me really quickly, so I probably should have led something that could, like I should have led Kartana in hindsight. If I could go back and do this again, I'd give Kartana, Arcanine, Snorlax, Fini, because if he leads Garchomp, okay, but he actually doesn't, so it's fine. Okay, so what's he gonna do? This could be, it could be Scarf Lele, actually. His Lele outspeeds my Arcanine, which doesn't really tell me much. It just tells me he has at least a little bit of investment in speed. I have a save switch. I don't have a save switch to Fini, but switching to Fini will allow my Arcanine to stick around. I don't really want to let him dictate. I'm afraid of Z fighting, so I'm going to protect with both. So like I would like to just protect. I would like to switch Snorlax into Fini and Flare Blitz the Pheromosa, because that way Snorlax, we get rid of one of Snorlax's main counters. We should ensure that Arcanine survives the turn, and yeah, but I am afraid of Z fighting into Arcanine, so this at least lets me scout for that. The switch from Snorlax into Fairy type is like pretty obvious in my opinion. Okay, Poison Jab. Oh, he reads me. Okay. Okay, and it's Z Psychic Lele, so now we know the item. Think. So we do find the Z move, which is good. It's probably going to be Life Orb Pheromosa then. And that's bad because now I think this is almost certainly into Arcanine. Yeah, huh. That's going to do a lot. That's going to do like 25%. Okay. That did a lot. That did more than 25%. I'm going to Flare Blitz because I want to make sure my berry activates, because I do not want to lose Arcanine yet. I think if he doubles up and is like high jump, if he like Poison Jab Psychic, so I probably will faint. But I don't really see like at this point a better option. I could have switched Arcanine into Lele and gone for Frustration. Arcanine into Fini and Frustration, because I'm not going to die to a high jump kick, but I didn't. So I should have maybe thought about doing that. The thing is, if Pheromosa goes down, things are going to get a lot easier for me. I do still have Kartana, and like that can do pretty well against Lele, and it can do pretty well against Garchomp. Lele doesn't have an item, which is nice. As long as he targets my Snorlax this turn with something, even if it's Poison Jab, it's fine. What would he also be bad if he Sash? That would be kind of problematic. But let's see what he does. He goes for a high jump kick, probably into Fini. Never mind, he makes a read. Wait, what? What? That was intimidated. Okay, I don't know any of my calcs. -1. Oh my god, I'm getting wrecked. Okay. This is going really badly. Okay, I'm just sending Kartana here because here's my thought process. He's got to expect me to protect with Kartana, right? Because it's so obvious. And also, like, Kartana can't really threaten anything on Pheromosa with its normal attacks. So I'm going to Bloom Doom into the Pheromosa. And I'm going to switch into Snorlax. I have to make a read. My Fini's just a sitting duck, and, like, obviously it's in Poison Jab range. If I can get rid of this, I've taken too much damage on Fini. If I lose Kartana this turn, I'm actually gonna be in trouble. But yeah, I'm getting destroyed. He switches Pheromosa out, so this should be the game. I think now I always lose. Yeah. He switches Lele out as well into Arcanine. So we've seen all of his mons. Okay, so he actually isn't threatening as much damage output as I was thinking initially. That was risky. That was a super risky move. But I just don't have any switches because I lost Arcanine. Yeah, I don't think I can win this anymore, unfortunately. Blue Moon's not going to do any damage, relatively speaking. How can I win this? How can I win this? Is there a way to win this? That was a good switch. He brought in two pretty safe mons. Although if I'd locked into Muddy Water, that would have been pretty bad. Though maybe not, because then he would have, like, I wouldn't have KO'd the Arcanine. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess he could just make the prediction anyways. Actually did a good chunk. I can sub this turn. The problem is that, like, in the end, I'm not going to be able to, like, he can just Tailwind whenever he feels like it, and that's pretty much always going to be bad for me. If Pheromosa goes down, I do win with Snorlax, I think. Although I do need to get rid of this Mandibuzz somehow. I need to make sure I get through this Tailwind. I'm going to Frustration the Arcanine. Maybe it can 2KO, if like with Flare Blitz Recoil. Okay, he attacks with both, but that's expected because I'm not really threatening anything, especially with Kartana. Flare Blitz comes out, that's fine. This should be into my... I'd be shocked if this wasn't into my Kartana. Okay. And this should be Tailwind, I think, because... Or it could be Foul Play or Taunt as well. All those moves are pretty solid. Okay, just a little bit of recoil. Oh, that's... Never mind. Okay, now I can't win. Knock off Mandibuzz, knocks off my Figgy Berry, and I get a Frustration off. I'm definitely going to sub again. I'm pretty sure I'll lose this one. I just have like no options, but I'm not giving up. It's really the Pheromosa in the back that's worrying me, because like at the end of the day, I just can't do anything to stop that thing. Because like I might even be able to like position correctly with like Fini, because Fini can really hit both these guys really hard that he has in the field. Arcanine goes for Protect. Okay, wait, this could actually be big. This could actually be really big. I'm gonna sub with Kartana. Because if I can get a substitute up, knock off, okay, this shouldn't break my sub, there's no way. I don't even have an item. Okay, that's big, that's super big. Okay, wait. Think, Wolf, think. What if we went Leaf Blade into Arcanine? No, wait a second, what if we went... I don't want to activate his berry. I want to KO his Arcanine, I don't want to activate his berry. This is Roost with Mandibuzz and Flare Blitz into my... Kartana. So if I go for Frustration, he's got like, I did like 40%. Okay, so I have to give up my sub then. Okay, don't crit. We need to do just a little bit. Oh no, I crit. Oh my god, that's like, if I hadn't crit, oh man, that's so annoying. That's really annoying, actually. Arcanine goes for Flare Blitz and Snorlax. Wait a second, why? Wait, why? What are you doing? I'm confused. He had Foul Play and he knockoffed me, okay? Into my Intimidated Snorlax, okay? Oh wait, no, I'm not intimidated. That's right. Okay, then I don't know what's going on anymore. I'm gonna go for Leaf Blade into Arcanine and Frustration into Mandibuzz. I mean, it made sense for him to pressure my... It makes sense for him to pressure my Snorlax, but he's giving me a free Beast Boost, which I personally don't think is something he wants to be doing. He might go after my Kartana this turn and then bring Pheromosa in and then try and KO both. Foul Play comes out, so this probably isn't a Kartana, right? Okay, now he goes after Kartana, but now it's a 3v3, and I'm back at neutral, and we both lost to Arcanine. 9-9s. Okay. Leaf Blade isn't going to KO Tapu Fini, there's the other thing, so... Okay, he probably sends in Pheromosa. Okay. So what are you doing? What do you do here, sir? You're not going to high jump kick me, right? I'm going to go and say there's no way he high jump kicks me here. Like, no way he's going to high jump kick me. So I'm going to Leaf Blade into Mana Buzz, and I'm going to Frustration into Pheromosa, because I think it's possible that he goes for a Protect. I'm the best. I am the best. I am the best. I won this game because I had no skill and because I missed I think that's really funny, personally. That was nice. He's not going to high jump kick me into high jump kick miss. Though because of that, the way he played, I think if Frustration... I might have won anyways, because, like, even if Kartana goes down there, I think I can live a Foul Play. Maybe. I might be able to live a Foul Play, and then Frustration makes it a 2v1, 2v2, and then I can just lock into Moonblast. Like, I can go Dazzling Gleam Frustration, and then... Although if he has Thunderbolt. I guess it depends if he has Thunderbolt. Anyway, I won this one, and I probably shouldn't have. But I'm not complaining. So, yeah, good game to my opponent. Sorry about that, mate. Yeah, that was unfortunate, but, you know, it happens. I'm really shocked that -1 high jump kick KO'd my Arcanine personally as well. That was really weird. Like, I don't think that should have happened. It must have been like a high roll, or maybe I just don't know my calcs. But anyway, yeah, I won this game somehow, so that's that. Those are two good games. Good game to Liazo. Yeah. Anyways, GGG. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you like this video, please make sure to leave a like. And if you want to see more content like this, please subscribe. I'm going to be doing some best of 3s soon. Once school starts and I have a better idea of my roommate's schedule, because I can only record when he went to get food right now, which is why I'm recording. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And if you want to see more content like this, please subscribe. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.